Alright, am I here? I'm here. I just realized right before I started streaming I needed to switch my branches, so we're gonna wait for a second while it loads up again. Now I'm gonna drink my yerba mate. Yerba mate? My music is overly loud in my ears. I actually don't think I have bugs to work on tonight, even though my stream title says I do. Because right before streaming, I fixed the bug, question mark. If that worked, great. So I'm going to start working on the battle stuff again, if I can remember what I was doing. Which in itself is going to be quite an exciting time, because I don't fully remember what I was doing before. We're going to be doing some YOLO mode, as usual. Who needs a plan, right? Little wall over on my shoulder saying, Matzi, you don't need a plan! I can see how his voice sounds, but usually he's like, Matzi. Come on, Matzi. You don't really need to do planning. Just write code. Closer to what he sounds like. Okay, my uni's up, so I'll switch over. And I'm gonna work. That's what I'm gonna do today. Fix my camera. There you go. Scooch over here a little bit. And we're gonna go do some battling stuff. Actually, I don't even have a battle thing set up, so I actually find the battle test map so I can test it. There's characters. Let me go over here. So one of my goals, or one of our goals, is to have the on-map battle stuff done. We don't have an exact announcement when that will be available, but hopefully we'll have announcements on a number of things soon. Some interesting things transpiring. At least I can show you me working on it, because I know that's exciting. I know Saturday is supposed to be my let's do something different day, but I ran out of my interest in that really quick. It was kind of fun working with RPG in the Box again, but going from a really flexible system to a not so flexible system was a little bit frustrating. If anything, maybe someday I'll start to process and working on some of my other ideas on stream. But you know, there's always going to be this never-ending pressure to get the main work done. Never ending. That's why I work on my Saturday nights instead of partying. Do people party these days? Hey, Toke. How's the game doing? It's doing. We had a rash of hot patches we had to do, which was super exciting. Not so much so exciting, but still necessary to fix. And I actually just fixed another one tonight. Or today that I have to push at some point. And tonight I'm going to work on some battle stuff. The fishing stuff is pretty close. I mean, basically what I need now is I need Jacob to go do some fishing stuff. Then he can figure out that. Okay, so we have hornets and we have boars. I'm going to work with the hornet. Hey, Dave. How are you? How's life? Well, we have some interesting stuff in the pipeline. Things that I am not at liberty to share yet, but hopefully we'll have some interesting stuff to share in the future. I don't know when we can start sharing. Hold on. Let me go take a look. Said we'll be updating everyone with. Oh, okay. No, I can't say anything yet. Anywho, what is the percent of development progress? I don't know. 60. Are you in danger? Who isn't? No, you know what? Really, what? Totally unrelated to doing development work. My wife had an appendectomy this week on Halloween. And then we dressed the little appendix up like in its outfit and we took it trick-or-treating. I'm kidding. I'm kidding about the dressing up, not about the all I can say is it was rough. Very, very rough on Thursday. And trying to get all the kids out trick-or-treating. And hospitals always move extremely slow. It was very rough. We're gonna go with easy peasy as our plan here. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We're gonna start a battle. What I need to do though is I need to look at. Hey, Burns. Thank you for the resub. I guess I gotta go throw you in some code. That sound is really weird with the error running Docker file. Oh, I at some point I want to work on the Team City stuff. I'm gonna make a automated build system because I'm really sick of with all these patches. I got really sick of having to run the build on my Unity instance. So I'm going to be making a build. This is getting really painful to deal with. Let's see. Today's the... Oh my god, it's already November. Not even November 1st anymore. Laser burn. Thank you. See? GitHub Copilot's really helpful. How many months? Does it show the month? 28 months. Why is this doing this? This is weird. It's like double weird. I was working on the persistent store issues, but those are fixed. I don't mind doing build systems. Listen, my career has been all about doing build systems, so I don't give a flip about it. But there's some things I do need to do here. I think I was saying other words. Burns, Mr. Burns, if you didn't get caught up on the news, Composey had to get an appendectomy this week. Gonna get her appendix removed. Quite an ordeal. But she is alive and recovering, and it's funny when you talk about appendectomies, because some people are like, oh yeah, I was in and out home right afterwards, and some people just talk about how they recovered almost immediately, and I've never seen it that way. Like for other surgeries too, but Composey's like, nope, I'm definitely not fully recovered yet. It did went well. It did went well. She's doing good. So what I need to do is I need to sort my sheet out. So one of my kind of concepts of doing battles was to create these settings for determining whether battles are new or not. And now I have to change it. Because I have to make it so we can have new enhanced battles and not so new and enhanced battles. At least for now. So when I start the battle thing, I need to be able to flip this nonsense on map and the battle system. It'll be interesting. So I guess I gotta find out where those settings are used. Use new battle system. This one right here. Hopefully you're doing well, Burns. Laser of the laser variety. There are 5 uses that are out of scope? What does that even mean? How are they going to be out of scope? They're just in the assembly, apparently. Is it because it's... I don't understand why it would be out of scope in that case. If with battle? Oh, is it because I'm looking at an actual assembly or something? What is it? Initialize menu with battle. That's interesting. Huh. Oh man, girls, man. They take up all your time. How dare you? Should have started dating a girl that was a programmer, then she could work with you on it. I mean, congrats on having a girl. I don't recall adding all this code. When did I do this? I literally don't remember adding this code. I'm so confused. Five usages. Huh. Okay, well anyway. So this is what is this? This is when we initialize a menu. Okay. With battle. The only time it does this is... I don't think we need any of this crap. Why do we have all this crap? What are we doing here? Game settings, WinRes. I don't use any of these windows. Shop window, toast window, input string window. None of these windows are things that get used right now. This is very interesting. I'm just super confused at whenever I added this code. I really don't remember adding it. Yeah, well, we won't worry about that one yet then. So, and this is our battle sequence menu manager. This is the thing that determines how the battles get started. But I'm pretty sure I have something that determines how the UI for battles gets initialized. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I have another battle setting here? Let me see. Enable on-map abilities. No, that's it. So we have on-map battles, and we have new battle system. We have a new menu system. And I don't have any other settings. So, but I know that if I set this setting in the middle of the game, it will break something. How do I know what that something is? Battle scene. I guess in UI. So in the UI, there is battle menu. The main, and we have the enhanced battle. So these are the ones that it has to decide whether they're going to show or not. Maybe I removed the code. Might have. So this view doesn't do anything, right? So there's something else that would show or hide this. I think it's in the battle HUD. Battle utility controller. I think it's that. Have a look at my code. Actually, maybe it's a battle view controller? Battle menu view. Battle action view? No. Battle viewer? No. Maybe the battle menu view. Okay. So this is it, isn't it? Okay. Okay. I must have just commented all of it out. Because I was having some issues. If I changed the battle type mid-battle, it would stop working. Or not mid-battle, mid-game. So update battle system type. What do we do here? System configuration. Okay. That's why. Okay. Update enhanced battle setting. What did I do here? This was in... Change enhanced battle setting. Okay, so I used to have a beta settings controller, and when somebody changed it, that's what would turn on and off the battle system. I removed beta settings because users did not fundamentally understand the concept of using a beta version of a product and then seeing issues with it. There's some like inherent assumption that if you turn on beta settings, it should still work perfectly, which led to a number of negative reviews. So, lesson learned: when you do a consumer-facing product, if you're gonna make a beta setting, you better make it work perfectly, which defeats the purpose. Whatever. Okay, so we're not going to use the beta setting. I got to figure out now how I want to do this. So, I have to make these things work side by side. And I think what I should do is an all or nothing rule that when you open a map, you go to a scene, that scene loading will check the setting. Is that what I want to do? Maybe not. Because if I did that, I couldn't control. So what I'm trying to get to, I'm just kind of looking at code and talking, but that's most of my streaming. This is my battle test map. What I want to be able to do is add an enhanced battle. It's like on-map battle or battle. I think it's place map battle. I want to be able to use this map battle system here. But if I'm on a map where I'm still testing and rolling this out, I don't want it to break all the other battles. So what I would do instead is make it so when this thing triggers, it'll do all the necessary bootstrapping to make sure the battle is set up appropriately. I'm just trying to figure out the places I'd have to change to make that work. Because otherwise it'll be much harder for me to test. And I've actually accidentally left something turned on in here and I broke something. So I gotta make sure that I can't accidentally break something. This is a protective development. We'll do one sequential. That'll make it happen just one time. And then we have to figure out all the places that when this happens, we sort of bootstrap all the settings so that it loads the right battles. Got some skin coming off my finger. I'm here. I'm just bent over. Don't mind me. Because I have like weird skin issues around my fingernails and I have a tendency to pick at it, put little finger condoms on. And all I'm gonna say, laser burns, is make sure you never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But this will protect my finger from me picking at the skin. In case you're wondering. So this is what we did when we had enhanced battle system turned on. We would go to the battle view controller and tell it to update height. This would be step 1. And what did I do here? I would show or hide a specific overlay. Okay. So that's good to know. We can just do this simply. I think that will cover the overlay showing and hiding. Don't care about any of these settings. This is the old configuration stuff. This should be okay. Now I need to figure out how our enhanced battle sequence manager. Okay, so these are the 2 battle sequence managers that we would use. So the next thing I'd have to do is temporarily override the battle sequence manager. So if I'm going to go to a battle on the map scene, I've got to, just for that one event, I've got to be able to override this stuff. Okay, so then let's go to the place map battle command. This is where we're going to do... No, I want to execute. Execute. If battle monster count is greater than 0, do all of this work. Random runtime code. Perfect. It was waiting for me. So we go system configuration. Dot. Oh, come on. Did I not make an instance of it? How did I make an instance? Okay. So how do I normally get access to it? Oh, I think I do GameEngine.system. Change enhanced battle setting. Update enhanced battle setting. No. So maybe I'll just do it this way. We'll do system configuration. No, we'll do game engine system. We'll set the new battle system. Then we have to do the battle view controller stuff. So we'll do current or last controller maybe. Then we're gonna put it somewhere in here. Public battle sequence manager. Is that what we make? Yeah. This is going to be the one that we just temporarily store. And then we're going to do game main. Map. That's where we'll store this stuff here. I don't even know why we do this now. Can I just ignore those settings? Owner catalog, battle window, battle bar. We don't even use this crap. Why are we even passing this crap in? I feel like I just pass in null. Game owner, catalog, window drawer, okay. Catalog. So we're just gonna call these null. We'll see if this will let me do it. I don't think I even need those here. This is all just so I can actually test this stuff as I'm working on it. All right. Okay. So this will make sure the right battle controller is there. I don't remember where the battle viewer 3D happens, so I gotta figure that one out too. Let me go look at our settings again. On map, use on map battles. 10 usages. Oh crap. Script runner, battle sequence manager, map scene. Prepare the battle background. Ooh. I have to be able to call this as well. If you use on map battles, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so then we'll call this thing, which we'll just do. Myself some heartache. Map scene, not map drawer. And then what else? Because the rest of them are all inside the battle sequence manager, so that should be okay. Map scene, Unity utility, 10 usages out of scope. We got the map scene. I don't know if this one matters. Execute regular battle. Okay. So I think what I would do, just like I did this setting here, I would do the on map battle as well. And then what else we got? Base map battle command, script runner, map scene. So this should be okay, actually. Because what I'm going to end up doing is it'll get set, and then the rest of the stuff should just run. I think that's okay. Let me go see. Let me go make sure there's nothing else using these variables. Nope, that's good. I'm going to get rid of update enhanced battles entirely. Think battle utility game object. Oh wait, hold on a second. Got to do this one too, I think. Hit UI object. I'll just double. Really? Can't believe it doesn't format my comment. Now we're gonna go to here. Or did I not? I guess I didn't actually put this code in here. It's good I copy and pasted it because I never actually did anything with it. That's good. All right. So UI manager, get UI object. And then this is just going to say not use new battle system. So this will be false. For last week or so, whenever I try to watch a stream, I get a black screen, no sound. This is the first one that lets me. Okay, maybe it's only been like 3 days. Oh, well, yeah, I actually infected your computer with a virus that only lets you watch my stream. Also, high randomness. Composy's doing well. Thank you for your concern. Don't use a runner. We're good there. This should be good. At least in theory. That's just a theory. A code theory. Now, of course, the ironic part is these are not the right monsters. Okay. So I'm not going to use a grid. What was I going to do? I was going to do... Well, I could use a grid, I guess. Battle position, set center. No, we'll let the center be determined by the player. She had a Alterium shift. She had an apodebacty. She had an appendectomy. Why is this damn monster grid not working? But I could change these values. Why is it not working? No. There you go. And append ecto me. One, two, three. Good to know she's okay. Yes, she is okay. A-okay. She's a-okay person. Okay, so this is our battle. I thought I had made it so I can actually edit these on here, but for some reason. Now, let's see how we do the monster. We want monsters to be based on what is currently on the map. Why is this? Uh-oh. Oh no. Pretty sure I made something that lets me choose monsters from the map. I don't remember how I did that. This is the monster grid. The monster grid. It was the monster grid. So didn't I make something that lets me specify monsters that are on the map? I swear I did. Maybe what I did was Hornet. I'm actually not sure what kind of monsters these are. Trying to get back into making games like a month ago. All I have is a sheet with ideas. I mean, it's not easy being cheesy. Is it a regular Hornet? Okay. We'll just call them the regular Hornet then. There must be something wrong with my code here because I thought. Oh no, I did. Maybe I didn't actually select the Hornet. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I can add them. I didn't actually make a way where it could like steal whatever the object is. But that's okay. I thought there was a way I did this. Now we have 3 Hornets. We're very hornetty. And I think we're good to go. You collect those points. This is also productivity at its finest. Okay, so now we have a battle. We have monsters. We have a very slow window repainting for some sad reason. Must be that drop down that's making it take too long. That joke stung. Oh, I'm just kidding, randomness. You're pretty fly. You're all the buzz. Okay, so now we have to do. I don't think it's gonna really matter in the case of my testing right now. Let's just go see this work. Let's make sure it's rebuilt and everything. Congratulations on collecting 5. If you want, you can go fight something. I've been debating getting rid of the avatars and just making my window bigger. Maybe even taking my camera away. There's no monsters. There you go. Go get him, little Motzi. You show that skeleton who's boss. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Battle system of the finest quality. I not want you to show up anymore. I don't even know. I said you were pretty fly, didn't I? I don't even know what I said. I don't, especially when I'm streaming, the words in my brain don't align with what I'm processing. I want you to show down, yo. Don't show up, show down. Oh, I said I'd been debating it. I didn't say I was going to. Too much work to revise my my overlay. No neck, no views. Well, I have neck to nothing views right now, so. If I wanted views, I should probably do more with my streams and Alterium shift development. I can't, but I keep coming back to it because I got to do stuff. So, and we got some deadlines that we want to get done by the end of the year. So, do 30 and 30 maybe, or 20 and 20. All right. Okay, that's good. Called progress. See that? See all the errors we're getting? That's perfect. Exactly what you want to see. I want to pause that. Deadlines. Talk about deadlines. Deadlines. Battlefield 3D. So it's having a problem with the camera or the forward? What is it saying it can't find? Here's my place fast battle. Place map battle command. This is the code I recently added. Where is it? I don't know. Have you read Peopleware? No. Where are the people? And hold on, let me go look it up. Deadlines versus estimates. According to the book, people. Gosh, I can't talk tonight. Productive projects and teams. Unrealistic deadlines can jeopardize the quality of product and job satisfaction of employees. Here are some insights. Yes, obviously, arbitrary deadlines can be negative. But there's also this maxim that if you don't have a product shipped, you got nothing you can sell, you make no money, you can't afford to pay your employees. Not that I have any employees. So the problem is do we give it a 3D map battle viewer? That's the real question. Or how do we use this? Is there a place we make a new version of it? Yes. That's all in there too. I was talking about how productivity changes based on who sets the deadline. Oh, fair. Well, right now we made our own deadline. Interesting part about game dev is like deadlines are more like suggestions. I suppose if I were doing this full time, the consistency of meeting deadlines would be much increased. I have a lot of trouble planning because I don't work on this full time, and that makes it more challenging to create and hit deadlines. That's the second best choice. Just like squishy deadlines. Set a deadline, then change it. You know what I've also learned though? about developers. If developers don't have deadlines, then you know they're gonna take as long as they want. It's like if you give a developer 1 month to complete something, they're gonna take a month to do it. Not in the vein of they're going to intentionally slough off work, although some of them will. More like if they have a month, they're gonna be like, okay, well, I have a whole month to do this, so I'm gonna come up with all these ideas and plans. I'm gonna figure out, a way to achieve this thing in the maximum best way I can in a month. If you give them 2 weeks, they'll get the same work done. They'll just shorten the deliverable. In our case, at our work, our deadline is every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, the sprint's over. So, get your stuff done. And if something doesn't get done, we split it and move it or whatever. Let's see where we are. There's... Oh, why does that think that's key? That's funny. Look at our new pause menu. It actually pauses the game too. So you can look at things. And look at all the controls. That means our control settings is in here. Still a work in progress, obviously. But being able to rebind controls. This is because, speaking of deadlines, I have a developer that's doing this stuff. So I don't have to. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, I wanted to save it. Now let's go break it. Remove all the errors. Using on-map battle viewer. Is that what I had? Yeah, okay. So it is getting set. Why is it failing then? It's running into a null reference. That background center. We usually do 3-week sprints every time. For some reason, we have a 2-week sprint. It feels like I blink and it's over. Right. Well, I think it also depends on the type of work you're doing and the type of team you have. So it's either the camera is null or the drawer is null, I guess. We'll find out. No, I don't do work. That's for other people. What kind of person did you take me for? You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. You don't actually do anything, right? What do? You just kind of like say hi to people? You're a project manager? I thought you were a developer. Don't you do development? What the heck, man? I take you for such a sweet and generous and kind person. Randomness. Just so amazing. That's what I take you for. I can't wait to completely redo the title screen. I wonder if people think that what they're viewing is the final product. I see a lot of people working on games and they spend a lot of time on, the visuals of the of the title screen. Like, now here's my title screen, and they're like, a quarter of the way through making their game. I don't work that way. I'd rather do the polish at the end, not at the beginning. Okay. So what we're going to do, meow, is make this thing. Wow. I should change my IRL personality to my internet personality if that's how you see me. I don't get to see you because you won't show me who you are. Camera. Map data. So the camera is missing. How's the camera missing? Where does the camera go? Also, why does it say this dot camera? Camera, where are you set? New battle camera. Set up background. Pair. Yeah. Should be setting it. Wonder if there's something I need to do with the scene, maybe? Really? Okay. Let's see here. In the script runner, I don't care about that. I think it has to be here where the map team is loaded. This is okay. So this shouldn't be a problem. Let's see map 4. That's the current map. I called that. It could. I don't think it's this because it doesn't do anything. I mean, literally, like this battle bar and battle window, they don't get used. Or battle sequence graph. I don't think they get used at least. Yeah, see, they show as unused, so there's nothing being passed in here. So we have to figure out where the camera, well, I have to figure out where the camera gets initialized. How it gets initialized. Maybe it's an order of operations issue? I wonder if it's because the map loads the camera this way. Ohio gozaimasu, Thompson. The Homo-san. I don't know what they would do for the palm. Is it move? Would they use move? And hey, they'd probably be like, well, it's T-O, so it'd be Dom-san, maybe? Onamai wa Tommy desu. Oh, they call you Tommy? My name is Tommy. Dozo yoroshiku. Tommy desu. No, Tommy-san. Tommy is. Better than Tomu. Well, I thought it was Do, like, because TO2 or and Do, they don't have a TO sound, do they? I don't think they do. I thought they didn't. Oh? Do. I thought it'd be like DO. Do. Domi. They do? What's the syllable for TO? Japanese TO. Not the word syllable. Oh my gosh. Funny character. Hana. What? Yeah, it's do. It's do. Yeah, they do. I looked it up. It says to, but it's not a t sound, is it? That was do sound. This is a kanji character. Transit with do. Transliteration is to. Or to. Tokyo. Oh, they do have Tokyo, so I guess it would be. The Romanji form is to. The Dakuten is do. Yeah, that one. Look at my other computer because when I'm streaming, my browser doesn't like it. Hiragana, and then there's a katakana version which looks almost like the same one with just straightened out on the side. Oh, you just got back? Well, how was Japan? I was gonna say how was Japanese. How was Japan? Battle camera controller. Okay, so don't ya know? We don't have anything special with the battle event controller. So I think the problem is somewhere along the line, the camera that we use has to take into account which scene it's on. Let's see. Oops. It was great. I'm still jet lagged. Gonna try to stay up till 10. Funny when you get to be this old that staying up till 10 is like a challenge. I know you're jet lagged, but still. I know people who can't stay up till 10. Not because they wouldn't want to otherwise, but they're like, I'm too old. I get tired at 9. Once you get to your 40s, man. Whew. And you have people like me who accidentally stays up till 5. Okay, so I might have to end up putting a debugger because I don't know why it's. Tell me why. I don't know why it's not loading it properly. I want to be able to get the on-map battle to run without me having to go and mess around with settings. That would be nice. All right, Burns. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Say hi to your girlfriend for me. I mean, that would be weird. Hey, Matsi says hi. She'd be like, not be. What are you talking about? And Burns will be like, oh, you know. Setting up camera. So the camera does get set up. Your regular bedtime is midnight? Okay. I mean, that's fair. My regular bedtime is like... Is 1? Between 1 and 2. After the time zone shift, I might go to bed a little earlier for a bit. Okay, so we know the camera does get set up, but what? Why is the camera being locked? Because I don't know. Because this battle viewer is not the right one. How does this end up getting called? $398. Okay, let's see what it's at. Battle Sequence Manager. Owner, Battle Sequence Manager. Okay, so what is going on? So I thought I already set the Battle Sequence Manager. Runner dot. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do it by runner. I could do owner instead. Like that. It could just be that I'm setting the wrong value. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that's on Sunday. Oh, that's tonight. That's now. I should text my wife, let her know. Time zone change tonight, FYI. We're gonna go back in time. Gotta go back in time. Meaner. Take me back in time. November 3rd, baby. Crap. That means I really get to sleep in tomorrow. Oh, yeah. You know what that means? Probably not a late stream. Not unless something really starts popping and I'm like, I'm solving every problem. Having the problem. Okay. So I did set the battle sequence manager though, didn't I? Is there a timing issue? Hold on a second. If I go to place map battle. Where is it? Where's my thing? Place map battle. Does this actually run it like a script? Yeah, it does. It runs it like a script. I mean, I could do it all right here. Runner, owner, battle. It should be the same runner. funny talking about the time zone change actually makes me more tired right now. I even drunk caffeine. What is wrong with me today? Okay, let's see. Battle Viewer 3D. Might be something in here. The one that kind of makes me wonder. I wonder if maybe this isn't getting set properly. You haven't had? Oh, you should cook. Yeah, well. Time to turn on the debugger. That's what I'm saying. Gotta be fast. If you try to turn the debugger on while the application's running, it's bad juju. I should cook, but I don't like to. So I don't. I know why I'm dancing. Look at this, 27 seconds. I mean, who even works on a project that takes 30 or more seconds for something to compile? Yeah, it's the debugger. Okay, so let's go find out what's going on here. I mean, it's just probably easier to debug it than to get. This thing we gotta double check for sure. So what I'm curious about is whether this is running before the other thing runs. Or maybe there's some bootstrapping I'm missing out on. So let's find out. You know, our persistent data is finally working. That was a journey and a half. Oof. Note to self. Never try to combine persistent storage with scriptable objects. That is a recipe for disaster. Any day now, game. Okay, we're gonna go down over here. Why not? Oh, Toke. Well, there might be something that I don't know how to do properly. But my persistent storage, well, it's more about the fact, maybe it should be, if you're going to use cloud save, don't bother making things safe for your users. No. What I mean, okay, well, oh god, my ear hurt. Oh, you ever get that like inner ear issue or like inside of your ear hurt? The reason I have my persistent storage as a scriptable object is more for configuration. So like if I do a set persistent state, it's more so that I can have like keys that I save. So the object that represents persistent storage is the same thing that has the keys available for doing that storage. Makes sense? But what ended up happening was I was trying to use it in the context of the cloud save, and if I switched cloud save on and off, it would need to switch the persistent data it was using, but the scriptable object was hanging on to values and it wasn't updating, and it was just a big mess. Hey, stop. You create me. So what is it gonna do? Is my debugger on? How's it going? Oh, my ear. My ear. It hurts. Battle Sequence Manager. Enhanced Battle Sequence Manager. Okay, let's see what happens if I just breeze over this stuff. Good, just play testing. All right. You're play testing Robodome? Why is the freaking camera null? Ugh. Why does my ear hurt? Try again. Oh, you gotta play date with somebody? Okay, there's a whole system dedicated for persistence just in plain old text file. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, I probably should have just made persistent storage only use an object that wasn't tied to a scriptable object. I was trying to be clever by combining it, but I can refactor it so that persistent storage goes somewhere else. But I've fixed it now. Basically, what was happening, like, here's a great example of what would happen if it wasn't done right. That's actually really weird. Why is this acting? That's strange. I don't know why the color is... It's like it's not doing an update cycle. It's weird. It's supposed to be like... Oh, anyway. So I changed those values. If I go to my cloud saves, I turn them on. It wasn't changing them to whatever was saved previously. So if you see, like, if I change it to... Hold on. This is having some issues now. Hang on. Now I'm wondering if I made another bug. Something's broken. Okay, whatever. I'll worry about that later. This on the branch I'm using that has the fix on it, it's working. So I must have broke something and then merging it in. Anyway, it was not pleasant to deal with. Oh, for a second it looked like Atlas was moving and everything else was staying still. Weird. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what's going on with code. Why is it not giving me... Oh, wait a second. What? What? That doesn't make sense. This is supposed to... Back to our camera setup. Is it... It's because... Something... because reasons! Is it in here? That's not where we're supposed to go. Is it? This is the Battle Viewer 3D map that sets up the camera. set up background, and prepare map battle. Prepare. Where does this get called? So something's wonky in this code here. If I just hit play. What? I'm trying to get my on-map battle testing zone ready. And the way that I had it set up before, I'd have to go flip a switch and say, I'm testing on-map battles, which would break every other battle. And now I want to be able to test on-map battles without messing with that, any switches or anything. Switches get stitches, basically. But I'm having some issue right now in the loading portion. I'm trying to find out what's going on. This is getting a battle sequence manager. That's fine. And then we're going through the list of monsters. We don't care about that. We're going to get all the monsters here, or the monster set up. Get map battle BGM. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is background. Okay. This is gonna make the battle music play. This is getting the center point, which is gonna be the player. So this is I have two ways of battles can be set up on map. It can either be centered on wherever the player was, or it could be something where we said, like in Chrono Trigger where they run to a spot and then they start their battle. So either option is available. We set the center position. Care about that. We set up a waiter. Check these. Is it a divided map scene? I don't know. Yes. We start prepping it. My theory is the thing that's supposed to set to do the prepare isn't getting called somehow. This thing right here. I don't think this is happening, maybe? You know what's weird? I just can't stand this song for some reason. There's something about it that grates on me. So this is prepare. So here's the question. Are we getting here? That's what I want to know. Am I prepared? I have no idea. Okay, we're getting into that divided map thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just press play again. Okay, so we're not getting to the prepare phase before we break things. That's good to know. But we don't know why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Oh, we're not even doing the camera stuff in here. Oh man. Where's it happening then? This is in the battle viewer. Okay. So this is getting called from the battle sequence manager in the battle start. Okay, so battle start happens where? Let's see, right here. This is where we start the battle up. So before this runs, the thing that prepares the battle is not being called. What the flip calls prepare, man? Why would prepare get called after the battle? Okay. So the reason this isn't working is because somewhere along the line, prepare gets called in a different place. Okay, got it. This gets called from the map scene. Change map tiny. Who's a tiny little map? You're such a tiny little map. You're so cute. What a tiny little map. I'm officially losing it. I think it means I should be able to do. So we'll just call prepare again. What is this? The return value of iterator is not used. I don't give a fuck. Well, actually, I might have to give a fuck. Map scene. I guess I have to do this. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Do I have to do this? Doesn't matter. It only yields returns once, so there's really nothing super important there. Okay, so we can just do it. I don't know why it does. It's probably just to keep it from being too slow to start the battle. Because this stuff will happen in the right timing. All right. While coroutine move next, we'll just wait for you to get done. Actually, this is a good way to make it. Wait for it, which is weird. So then that should be good. Yeah. All right, let's find out. I want to see how you spell Tommy for Tom Sutton. I'm going to translate English. Oh yeah, it's just uses katakana, which is the do. What is it? M-I? Me? But that's chi. What is that? No, ichi. Weird. It uses the line, which is 1. Tom Sutton was in Japan, and apparently they call him Tommy. I was looking up the katakana spelling of it. Yo, Mendoza. I don't know why I said it that way. How are you? Born in 2001. Is that true? No. You're older than that. When you graduated high school? Is that what that means? What's the significance of 2001? 2001 Space Odyssey? Is that what it is? 2010? 2000... Let's just see if this works. We're just going to YOLO it. Screw it. Oh! Where's it going? Okay. I call that progress. Look, there's a finger. Gotta mean something, right? There's nothing to look at on the map scene. Hey, look, they're battling. they just haven't figured out how their life choices have led them to this position. This is actually, roughly in the area of the battle. Ah. Yeah, I had a name dummy for a while, and it was based on the year. I guess that's point made. Okay, so good news, there's a battle. Bad news, nothing's working. Perfect. Turn on the root container. There you go. Look at that. Let's just attack. We'll attack the Hornet. See what happens. Hey, we're having an imaginary battle right now. Oh. Let's go attack these Hornets. Ooh, critical blow. I killed the Hornet. I'm getting a little bursty. I won the battle. It was imaginary, but it still happened. We go right back into it. Okay, so that's good. We got something, but I don't know. Like I think I'm over off on the left, but the camera's right here. It's just strange. What would cause the camera to go in a weird place? You can even watch it happen. Look, there it is. Oh, look at that. Now there's a happy Atlas and a happy Pyra. They won, but they're ready to fight. So right now, it thinks the camera is right here. Actually, it thinks the camera's here. Right. So here's where the camera is. And there's where the battlers are. Why though? Something with my positioning of the battle. Okay, let's go take a look. Battle position front. Hornet grid. I don't think it's these placements. I want to do, if I don't set the center, it's centered on the player. So what I could do, just to see if I can get the characters and the monsters in the right place, knowing roughly where they are on the map, I could just pick a spot right here. So this is 36 and 17. I can get them on the map. Hey, come on, you can do this. All you gotta do is work. There you go. So this weird, like, coming out of the right hand side. And it could be something to do with these placement grids, but I don't think so. I think they base it off of the center point. So it must be something where it didn't calculate the correct point to put the point the camera at. Or actually, the camera is placing it at the camera's placing is being placed where it sees the player, I think. Because that's where we interact with the monster. That weirdness. I don't know when it started happening, but my if I don't start the game from this tab, it does something weird to the screen size. Uh-oh, do I have something going on here? All right, just trying this again. Okay, so that's progressing. The problem is that the grid placement is not accounting for the camera placement, and also this window isn't being turned on, which is fine. So then, let's see if it's so front is not translating correctly. If I do like left, well, hold on. Front should be where the camera was. I'll say left and see what happens. I have no idea. It's basically trying to translate the grid coordinates and it's putting them in the wrong place. I'll have to make something where I can just like force exit a battle so I can keep testing, tweaking and testing it. Here we go, here we go. Okay. Okay, so then yeah, I was on the left side. Now we have the character placed on map. The other thing I have to do is disable the effect that happened. And I still don't have something that makes the character to run into their spot. And clearly this alignment is wrong too. Okay, so let's fix a few things. First, we need to figure out why this root container is not being set properly. I'm pretty sure something's supposed to turn that on. I don't remember what. I think it's the battle menu controller, maybe? Oh, you know what? I think it's reversed, honestly. I think it is the root container needs to be on, and these two things need to be off. Like that. That might be. And then I need to look at what was the other thing? Oh, the transition. Okay, so now we need to look at the transition that way. Where does that play? Screen effect. Do radial transition. And what did you... Place battle command? Okay, so then what? Screen effect. So if they're not transitioning, we do this transition, and it's not an on-map battle. Okay. Game engine.system. That should prevent that little radial thing from happening. I do like that transition. I'll have to find other places we can use it. But once on-map battles work, you don't really want any visual, like, hide the characters effect. Because you want to see the battle. You want to see them go right through it. I like the idea that once we have the new battle system in place, we'll be able to do things like, have ambushes, so they're on the opposite side. Monsters and characters are reversed, or even pincher movements. Well, that's going to take more coding. I mean, technically, the battle should work no matter which spot the characters are on, as long as we know which way to point the character in order to attack. Theoretically. In practice, I'm going to I'm going to regret those words. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, then I have to fix the other transition. So I didn't do the transition out, which is perfect. Then I got to do the transition in. Where is that? Remember where I put that? Trigger radial transition. Place battle node? No. It's gotta be. Out the right one? Maybe it's the out one. When we trigger it, yeah. So this is the thing that does the radial transition out. If not Unity switch, what did I do? Oh, I just did a fade. For some reason, this transition is not working on Switch. So this is the out. So out is when it goes to black. Do I have a place map? I don't know. No, so there's something else that's doing this. When battle starts, we are triggering an effect. Hard coded to skip the battle phase. There's another usage of this somewhere. Yeah, that's actually should be right. Oh, what is this? This is private. When is this running? Where is this at? I want to deal with my privates here. Where do I have private? If not, screen effect is transitioning and not use on map battle. Shouldn't trigger. So what I'll do is I'll go to the radial transition in effect. See if there's something. Here we go. Boom. Didn't trigger anything. Oh wait, did I have? Oh, I had that. Also, this didn't show. Okay. So something already hid the root container. All right. So I need to find out where that food container is getting set. Battle container set active. Update. Is battle active and is in active battle? Okay, so something is not triggering is battle active. Gotta go. Happy bug hunting. Have a good night, Toke. Technically, the battles are bug hunting. Oh, no, I'll get to that one. So let's try again. Ironically, even though I'll get to sleep in more, I don't know how much longer I'll last tonight. It's weird when I have caffeine this late and I feel tired. Some of my body's like, you know, Matzi, you maybe don't need to stay up until 5. I have a coworker that gets at most 4 hours of sleep a night. It's insane. I don't need this anymore. All right, what is triggering this? Let's find out. Trigger effect. It's an event. The screen effect command. That means it's being triggered from who's calling you though? Battle event controller? Someone's calling the event. That's crazy. So I could sort of disable this if it is a battle. Because this means, what this means is that there's a screen effect command being called as part of the battling transition. But in order for me to check that value, I'd have to write some code. So what I'll do instead is not do that. I'll just hard code it. Don't forget about it. Okay? Be like a last minute, you know, something like, why are my screen effects not working? It's so stupid. Why, you know, it's obvious. It's right here. I'm pretty sure I'd have the wherewithal to go and take a look at this code. Say like, well, this is the code that actually does it. I'll say, oh, because I disabled it for on-map battles because I'm an idiot. Got it. We don't use the transition for anything besides on map battle, so it's fine. Or I mean, sorry, for battles in general. This should be okay. What does a cloud do when it gets an itch? It finds the nearest skyscraper. Oh, I think I've heard that one before. Who can drink 2 liters of gasoline? Jerry can, for the Jerry can for gasoline. For the kids out there. If you're here for the yodeling lesson, please form an orderly queue. Orderly queue. I didn't really say it like I was yodeling, see? I didn't do it the right way. Did that get a chuckle out of you? Well, I'm glad. At least someone laughed. Alright, let's do this one. That boar. Okay. Perfect. We don't have this starting up yet. I gotta hunt down where that happened. So that's fine. So now we have to figure out how to make the root container start. Main menu controller, battle controller. Here it is. The container. Set active true. On enable. What uses the battle controller? Not the root container. Maybe the battle menu. Battle menu view controller. Does it extend? No. What uses the battle controller? Obsolete! Oh. I guess I'm glad I put that there. Well, if it's obsolete, then what the hell? I mean, what the heck? How did I ever set the root container true? There's something I did when I start the battle. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Do I have an on enable of any sort? This is not being used. Update method. Go to you. Might have something to do with the use. This right here. What is this? Battle sequence manager. Use new battle. Okay, so I think I need to do this. think it's just not getting the right controller. Do that. A little finicky. Step one is going to be me getting the battle stuff running again. Fortunately and unfortunately, to make on-map battles work, I have to use the enhanced, like the new battle system that I created, which is a mirror of what Small Game Builder does, but in my own node structure thing. And then I've got to actually make it work well. Or farm the workout. I'm not sure which I'm going to do. I have a pretty talented developer who's been working with us in more of like the coding side of things, and I might see if he's able to help me with some of this. This stuff is not fun. Dealing with these sort of problems is not fun. I'm guessing most developers wouldn't like to deal with this in the game dev space. And SaaS developers might be interested because it's like figure out how a current framework works and tweak the heck out of it. Because, you know, SaaS developers are just a bunch of tweakers. For those who don't know, SaaS isn't like sassy. It's called software as a service. Don't you sass me, boy. Okay, that doesn't work. I am kind of trying to solve this problem intuitively as opposed to unintuitively. So we initialize instance. We set that. We don't care about selecting target. Update type. Awake. Oh, look at that. So that's another problem is when this got awake, it would. I don't know if that matters. That's something that actually triggers standard battle overlay. Doug's Colt Leader, thank you for the follow. I have something in this code that is supposed to set the root object, that root container, to be active. Oh, I don't know what does that. I don't remember. If I set it active now, then you see everything. Right? The cursor's all messed up because it didn't have anywhere to go. But like I can get the attack stuff going. There's some other oddities that happen here too. And they're all over on the right hand side. Crazy. Okay. So then, but I like this. So now there's like duplicates of them. I wonder what happens if I kill all these guys again. I really needed some like true refreshing of the pixel one. Maybe we need to just decide that the UI of this is going to be higher res. Because I don't know how we would make... Like, whatever the pixel density of these characters is not the same pixel density of this. I don't even know what I have that set. just sitting there. What happens if we go into battle again? Will there be another copy of them? No. Like they just like ghosts that came out of their bodies. Look how everything's just all weird. Oh, it fixed itself. How did it do that? Definitely have to make, find a way to get time to do this the right way. Oh, damage text is inactive. Okay. Like it's like repeating, never-ending loop of battle. Anyway, so I don't know why is that showing? But I had that set to true. So then there's something else in here that's hiding it. And it's not this thing. Because if it was this thing, well, actually, let me go take a look. UI object. What about it? Does this do anything? No, it does not. The only thing I can think is like the battle. What is it called? I thought I had a battle utility controller somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the battle utility, but I don't know if this does what I think it does. I keep using that term. I don't think it means what you think it means. Okay, so if battle's active and there is a battle sequence and we're in the active battle, this is enabled. This is only for selecting a target. This is the only thing that this would just show the targeting selector. The battle container, which should be the root container, I think. This. Okay. So then this is what's happening. This is not detecting that we're in active battle. Where does this get? That should get set. Okay. So then battle sequence maybe? Maybe that's in null. Game main instance map scene current battle sequence. Just that battle sequence manager. Okay. So that something tells me this is never detecting that battle is active. This thing should be active though. So let's find out. At least I now have a place I can do all the testing for battles, for on-map battles. They don't have to mess with the main areas and stuff. So that code is never running. Okay. Which means what? Is the update even calling? Why? Oh, wait. It might be running. Who knows? Gotta have your debugger turned on though. Actually, that's also weird. Why is it not triggering? Isn't it? That is... Oh, I know why. Because this is not something we want. How did I do it before? Battle's active. Battle sequence. Yeah. So it is supposed to be working. The problem is that when I turn on the battle system, I turn off the HUD somehow. How would I turn the HUD off? This is on by default. Maybe it isn't. Okay, got it. So it's here that the problem lies. So we say, no, this is base UI component. On enable, can activate, set active. So this should trigger. What's turning off the battle hug? Hug? The battle hug. This is doing battle menu view, base battle utility controller. This is setting it to false. If I just comment that out, what happens? I think there was some reason. I think because the battle HUD is supposed to be the old HUD. It's not supposed to be used in battle. So there, I don't remember why I would hide it though. There must have been some other way that I would show the root battle. And I just forgot how I did it. Right? Yeah. What do you call a mouse with a potty mouth? Oh, cursor. I caught my son chewing on electrical cord, so I had to ground him. He's doing better currently and now conducting himself properly. Oh, wow. That's unsalad. All right, this is it. Moment of truth. Battle HUD is turned on. There you go. Now we have everything in the right place. We got skills. I don't really care about the alignment of things right now or the weird. Oh, look, tornadic winds for 0. Perfect. Look how it has no health. Don't worry, the battle system is just like working perfectly. No problem. God, so such all over the place. Whatever, I got it working. That's good enough for me. There's nothing I'm going to be able to mentally dive into. I think that's a good stopping point. I got some stuff done. I now have a way to do my battle testing. I'm happy with that. And, you know, I get to sleep in a little extra tonight. Right? Oh no, can I open this one? I forgot I was watching some people on Twitch today, though. Okay, I'm muted. You go see somebody just for fun? Who's got on our list? I do like going and seeing Aaron. He's a cool dude. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Aaron is doing some fun Godot devs. Let's see, Aaron. Year end. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, y'all. I always do this so I can copy it for myself and send some hype. Haven't bothered changing anything about it. All right, back on Tuesday. Y'all have a good night.